Welcome to the Depth Dive. Today, we're unlocking secrets to some really incredible Italian flavor.
Yeah, and with a surprisingly short list of ingredients.
Exactly. Think of this as your sort of personal culinary shortcut. We're talking simple, but like utterly delicious Italian dishes.
Hmm.
Our mission really is clear. We want to pull out these easy to follow recipes, perfect for, a quick meal or impressing
Or
someone.
feeding a crowd, yeah.
Definitely.
And we've really been digging into the brilliant simplicity you find on the YouTube channel Brian Lagerstrom,
Oh, yeah, that channel's great.
specifically his video, Four Simple Italian Dishes Anyone Can Master. The whole idea is kind of genius, right?
It really is.
Four rustic Italian classics, and each one built around just six main ingredients.
And we should clarify, that's not counting the pantry stuff.
Right, exactly. Your olive oil, salt, sugar, basic spices. Those don't count.
Mm-hmm.
It's really about letting just a few quality ingredients properly shine.
Okay, so let's talk about why this is just so appealing. Because we all know that feeling, right? You crave something homemade, satisfying.
Something special.
Yeah, something special. But then you think about complicated steps, a huge shopping list.
And yeah, it can kill the mood pretty fast.
It really can. But what we found here, these recipes, they totally bypass that overwhelm.
Completely.
They prove you don't need, like, professional chef skills to make Italian food that tastes amazing. You know, the kind where people ask for the recipe.
Mm-hmm. Makes you look good without a ton of effort.
So let's dive straight in. Our first taste of this Italian simplicity. It's a buttery, cheesy baked polenta.
Oh, this one's lovely.
Yeah, with a thick garlic-forward tomato sauce. This one, it really jumped out at me. Such a fantastic example of, humble ingredients, big taste.
Absolutely. It really shows how focusing on just a few key things and treating them well, that gets you really satisfying flavors and textures.
So how does it start? The polenta.
Okay, so the polenta. Brian starts by toasting the dry polenta, just in the pan for maybe 3 or 4 minutes.
Toasting it. Okay.
Yeah, until it smells a bit like popcorn. It seems small, but that step, it really helps bring out the natural nutty flavor of the cornmeal.
Before you even add liquid. Interesting.
Exactly, and he's very clear. Use actual polenta, not just coarse cornmeal. They cook up quite differently.
Right. And then you cook it with.
Chicken stock, pinch of salt. Simmer it for, say, 10 to 15 minutes. Until it thickens up, the grains get tender.
Okay, sounds standard enough so far.
But here's where it gets really good. The richness. He adds a generous amount of butter.
How much are we talking?
A whole shtick.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, and plenty of grated Parmesan cheese.
Yeah.
And he really stresses, use the best quality Parm you can find. Because the dish is simple.
So that quality really stands out. Makes sense.
Precisely. So once you've got that creamy, cheesy polenta, you pour it into a buttered baking dish.
Butter dish, okay.
Sprinkle more Parmesan on top and then bake it. 400 Fahrenheit for about 25 minutes.
And that baking, it does what? Gives it a crust.
It gives it a lovely golden crust, yeah. But it also lets the polenta firm up beautifully, makes it much easier to serve later.
Nice. And while that's baking.
You make the sauce, that garlic-forward tomato sauce.
Mhm.
And he really means garlic-forward.
Oh, how much?
A good swig of olive oil in the saucepan, then 40 grams of sliced garlic.
40 grams. That's a lot.
Easily 10, maybe 12 cloves. You fry that over medium heat, just a couple of minutes, until it's fragrant and soft. You want that lovely smell, but no bitterness. Don't burn it.
Right. Crucial.
Exactly. That garlic oil, that's your flavor base. Then the tomatoes. One 28-ounce can of whole peeled tomatoes pureed.
Okay.
And another 28-ounce can of whole peeled tomatoes, just roughly chopped.
So you get smooth and chunky. I like that.
Yeah, gives a sauce depth. And he makes this interesting point about avoiding pre-diced canned tomatoes.
Ooh.
They often have calcium chloride added. Helps them hold their shape, which is fine sometimes, but here, it can stop them breaking down properly into that nice rustic sauce.
Huh. Okay, that's a really good tip. Never knew that.
Yeah. So pureed and chopped tomatoes go in with the garlic oil. Bring it to a simmer. Then turn the heat down low. Avoid splatter and let it simmer for a good 20 minutes or so.
Reducing it down.
Right. Look for about a 40 to 50% reduction. You'll see it leaves a trail when you drag a spoon through it.
Gotcha.
Then season it, good pinch of salt, and just a touch of sugar. That balances the acidity from the tomatoes. Classic Italian trick for a really well-rounded sauce.
That little bit of sugar? Yeah, it makes a difference.
It really does. Okay, now final touch. Assembly. Brian really emphasizes letting the baked polenta sit for another 25 minutes after it comes out of the oven.
25 minutes. Why so long?
It's key if you want to slice it neatly, lets it set properly.
Ah, okay. Patience required.
A little bit. Then just serve a generous slice or scoop of that polenta in a bowl,
Mm-hmm.
loaded up with that rich garlicky marinara.
Mm-hmm.
More freshly grated Parmesan, obviously, and a good drizzle of olive oil. Honestly, just thinking about those simple flavors, it sounds amazing.
It really does. He actually mentions it's one of his all-time favorite dishes. So yeah, if you want comforting, flavorful, pretty easy, but feels special. This baked polenta sounds like a definite winner.
Okay, moving on. Our next stop on this journey of Italian simplicity.
Hmm.
It takes us to what he calls the filthy little pasta dish, dripping in briny white wine butter sauce.
Filthy little. I love it. What is it really?
Linguine with clams, basically. But yeah, filthy little captures something. This one's got a totally different vibe. Lighter, brighter, tastes like the sea.
Okay, filthy in the best possible way then. So linguine.
Yep, start with about 300 grams of linguine.
Mm.
Cook it in plenty of salty boiling water. Make sure it's got room, doesn't stick.
Fully submerged. The usual pasta rules.
Right, and while that's going, you start the sauce flavor. Large pan, some olive oil, and 30 grams of sliced garlic this time.
Still a good amount of garlic.
Oh, yeah. Saute that gently, just like before. Softened, fragrant, maybe 2 minutes. Then chili flakes, about 2 grams.
Adding some heat.
A little warmth. Add those to the oil, fry for another 2 minutes. This step is really key. It lets the chili flavor properly infuse the oil. Creates this fantastic aromatic base. That garlic chili oil, that's the foundation.
Perfumed oil. I like that description. What's next?
Wine. About 300 grams of dry white wine goes into the pan. Simmer that until the alcohol cooks off and it reduces by roughly half.
Concentrates the flavor.
Exactly. Concentrates the wine flavor beautifully, adds real depth.
Okay, wine reduced, now the clams.
Now the clams. 285-gram cans of cooked clams. Drain them. Set the clam meat aside. But importantly, add the clam juice to that simmering white wine reduction.
Ah, more flavor.
Let that reduce even further. Just intensifies that wonderful, flavor of the sea.
Yeah.
It's all about getting the most out of those simple things.
Waste not, want not. Love it. So the linguine should be about done by now.
It's just about al dente, yeah.
Yeah.
Transfer it directly from the water into the pan with that sauce. Starchy water clinging to it is good.
Okay, here we go.
Now it all comes together. Add the reserved clam meat, about 20 grams of freshly chopped parsley, and another whole stick of butter, 115 grams.
Another stick. Okay,
Right.
these dishes are not shy with the butter.
Not at all. And then comes this really crucial technique for that restaurant quality sauce feel. Brian says you have to swirl and toss the pasta vigorously in the pan.
Toss it, not just stir.
Yeah, toss, toss, toss. He actually shows the movement. That action, it helps release starch from the pasta.
Ah, the emulsifier.
Exactly. The starch acts as a natural emulsifier. It helps the butter, the wine, the clam juice. It all combines into this smooth, creamy sauce. It seems like magic, but it's just science. Starch science.
That is a fantastic pro tip. Toss, don't just stir. Got it.
Definitely. So finally, swirl that beautiful linguine into a serving bowl. Top it with any leftover clams and sauce from the pan.
Don't leave any behind.
Never. Sprinkle of fresh parsley for brightness. Final drizzle of good olive oil. And Brian, he calls this the best cheeseless pasta on earth.
High praise.
Radiating that flavor of the sea. And he calls it a date night weapon.
I can absolutely see why. It sounds elegant, but actually pretty straightforward. Nice.
Our third dish. This takes us somewhere else entirely. More into like hearty, rustic comfort food. Juicy braised chicken cacciatore.
Oh yeah, cacciatore, hunter style, right? This is the kind of dish that just feels good.
Totally. So you start by seasoning 4 to 6 skin-on, bone-in chicken thighs, about 6 ounces each. Salt, pepper, be generous.
Skin on bone-in is key for braising, usually. More flavor.
Definitely. And the key here, like the first key, is getting a really good sear on that skin. Place them skin side down in hot olive oil.
Get it crispy.
Yeah, 5 or 6 minutes. Until that skin is beautifully golden brown and super crispy. That texture is great. Plus it renders out fat, which, flavors the whole dish.
Flavor base again.
That crispy skin adds so much. So once they're seared, set the chicken aside. Add a bit more olive oil to the same pan.
Don't clean it out.
No way. Then add 250 grams of sliced onion, 150 grams each of sliced orange and red bell peppers.
Nice colors. Sweetness, too.
Yeah, and 40 grams of sliced garlic again, plus another pinch of salt. Saute all those veggies for maybe 5 to 8 minutes until they soften up, get a little bit of color. Remember that saying, color equals flavor.
Always. Okay, veggie softened. Then what?
Flavor boosters, pinch of chili flakes, just for warmth. and 125 grams of halved Castelvetrano olives.
Castelvetrano, those bright green ones.
Yeah. He notes you can use other olives, but he really prefers these. They've got this unique, like, buttery flavor, and they're not overly salty. Mellow, complements everything else really well.
Okay, good to know. They are delicious.
They really are. Next, a 28-ounce can of pureed, whole peeled tomatoes goes in with the softened veggies.
Tomato base for the braise.
Exactly. Then you nestle those seared chicken thighs back into the sauce, skin side up, probably.
Usually helps keep it crispy, yeah.
Right. Cover the pan tightly, and the whole thing goes into a 325 Fahrenheit oven.
Low and slow.
Low and slow. Braise it gently for about 45 minutes. That's what transforms the chicken. Makes it that pull-apart tender state he talks about.
45 minutes of that gentle heat. Just breaking everything down, making it super succulent.
Absolutely. For serving, he suggests placing a thigh on a bed of all those yummy peppers, onions, olives.
Gotta get the veg.
Definitely. And have some of that baked polenta we talked about, or maybe just some good crusty bread on the side. You need something to soak up that amazing sauce.
Oh, absolutely.
It's his final verdict. Hearty, rustic, and super easy. A perfect example, again, of simple stuff, bit of time, deeply satisfying meal.
Fantastic. Okay, number 4. We've arrived at the last of these simple Italian masterpieces. Epic Italian sausage pasta.
This one just sounds like a crowd pleaser, doesn't it?
Totally. Satisfying, easy to love. What's the process?
Okay, first step here is actually prepping some broccolini. Half a bunch, maybe 150 grams. Chop it up.
Just the florets.
Mostly. It says remove the tougher stems, chop the rest into 1-inch pieces, blanch it in salty boiling water for just 30 seconds. Super quick.
30 seconds, just to brighten it up.
Yeah, helps tenderize it slightly, keeps that vibrant green color. But then, and this is important, you have to dry it very thoroughly.
Why is that so crucial?
Any extra water will just dilute the final sauce, mute the flavors, so pat it really dry. And he does mention, if you're not a fan of broccolini's bitterness...
Some people aren't.
Right. He suggests kale or Swiss chard as great alternatives. They work just as well with the other flavors.
Good options. Okay, broccolini blanched and dried. Pasta time.
Pasta time. While you're doing the broccolini, cook about 225 grams of orecchiette.
Orecchiette, the little ears.
Exactly. He specifically points out that shape, how it's perfect for, like, cupping the crumbled sausage and catching the sauce. Great choice here.
Makes sense. And the sausage.
The real star. 225 grams, so about half a pound, of Italian sausage. Casing's removed. Brown that in a little olive oil.
Crumbled up small.
Yeah, he uses what he calls a ground beef smusher. Basically, just a spoon or spatula works fine.
Yeah.
Break it down into small crumbles, like half-inch or smaller. Ensure it gets distributed well. And that browning process, that's key for developing those deep, savory flavors.
Oh, yeah. That smell of Italian sausage browning, fennel, garlic. It's amazing.
It really is. So once it's nicely browned, add that blanched and thoroughly dried broccolini to the pan with the sausage. Toss it all together.
Sizzle it a bit.
Yeah, that step helps sizzle off any tiny bit of remaining moisture from the broccolini. And it also helps deglaze the pan.
Scraping up the good bits.
Exactly. All those delicious brown bits stuck to the bottom. Use the rendered sausage fat and the broccolini to get them up. That's pure flavor.
Okay, sausage, broccolini, deglazed bits. Now sauce.
Creating the sauce.
Yeah.
Ladle out about half a cup of that starchy pasta cooking water.
Liquid gold.
It is. Add that directly into the pan with the sausage and broccolini. Then add the cooked orecchiette, along with, guess what?
Leave a guess. A stick of butter.
You got it. Another whole stick, 115 grams. Cold butter, cut in cubes.
Wow. Okay. Consistency is key here.
Apparently. And here's that crucial technique again for getting a beautifully emulsified sauce.
Just tossing.
The tossing. He really emphasizes tossing everything vigorously, not just stirring. That energetic tossing helps the melted butter and that starchy pasta water combine properly. Creates a creamy, luxurious sauce that just coats every single piece of pasta. He calls it the toss move over stirring, for good reason.
Right. Really gets that emulsion going. Essential.
Absolutely key for that silky texture. Then, turn the heat off. Add about 40 grams of grated Parmesan cheese.
Off the heat? Why?
Helps prevent the cheese from clumping up or getting grainy. The pan's too hot. Just toss it through gently until it's melted and incorporated.
Smart. Final steps.
Pile it high in a serving bowl. Top it with even more grated parm, obviously. Generous crack of black pepper and a sprinkle of red chili flakes for a little extra kick.
Nice finishing touches.
Yeah. He even throws in a local St. Louis term. Apparently they call spicy Italian sausage pasta. Salsiccia pasta there.
Salsiccia pasta.
That's final take. It's simple, it's rustic, it's guaranteed to please pretty much anyone. Really highlights those fantastic the browned bits. It just sounds great.
So there we have it for really quite incredible Italian dishes. And each one is just proof, isn't it? You don't need a massive ingredient list or, super complicated techniques to make something genuinely special.
Absolutely not.
We had the comforting, buttery, cheesy baked polenta with that amazing garlicky marinara,
Hmm.
the elegant, briny linguine with clams,
The date night weapon.
the date night weapon,
Mhm.
the hearty, rustic, juicy braised chicken cassatore,
Proper comfort food.
and that totally crowd-pleasing, epic Italian sausage pasta.
And for you, the learner, listening to this,
Yeah,
the big takeaway, I think, is seeing just how accessible, but also how flavorful Italian cooking can be.
yeah, it's not intimidating.
Not at all. These recipes, they give you a fantastic shortcut. You can create impressive meals, whether it's just for yourself on a weeknight or, date night or having people over.
Right.
And we've tried to highlight those little aha moments, right? Like toasting the polenta.
Makes a difference.
Yeah. Or gently heating the garlic and chili in oil to build that aromatic base.
Perfuming the oil.
And that crucial technique, emulsifying pasta sauce with the starchy water and butter. The tossing.
The tossing. Don't forget the tossing.
It really is all about understanding how just a few good quality ingredients treated with pretty simple care can create these dishes with such distinct, satisfying flavors.
Exactly. It boils down to appreciating that simplicity, really, and knowing how to coax the best out of just a few things.
Yeah, smart cooking.
So here's maybe a thought to leave you with. Pick one. Or, be adventurous. Try all 4 of these recipes.
Go for it.
And as you cook, really pay attention to how those short ingredient lists let each element properly shine. How you get such different but equally delicious results.
Mm-hmm. Notice the details.
It might just spark something, A deeper curiosity. Might lead you to explore even more of that wonderful, diverse world of rustic Italian food.